Okay, so what we've got here is an alternating dumbbell chest press with a hook lying position. Hook lying just referring to the fact that we have elevated the feet. So I'm going to start here and talk why I've done that. There's a few different elements to this particular exercise. And I think the first thing to kind of make note of is that this exercise is, yes, we're training the chest. Yes, we're going to be training shoulders, triceps to some extent, but it's very much about getting some natural movement to the shoulder blades, getting them to move around the rib cage. So let me come back to the step box. What we've done is we've elevated the feet. That helps with the position of the pelvis, and it helps us stack the pelvis up on top of the rib cage. And when we've got that position, that allows for a more natural movement of those shoulder blades. Now, what I want you to do, Jake, come into the position of your hold at the bottom. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're actually going to perform it on an incline press. Now, again, you need to assess your chest angle for that. So I can see that Jake's chest angle is on an incline, so I do know it's working that position. The reason I've got it on an incline for the purpose of this video is because an incline will again support a more natural movement of those shoulder blades. If I'm on a flat bench, we've got to think that naturally those shoulder blades are going to almost retract backwards a little bit more and going to get forced into that bench due to gravity and the weight that we're using. Now, from this position, what I'm going to ask Jake to do is start right up at the top of the range, and he's going to hold this position throughout. And when he's in this position, I'm even going to get him just to reach at the armpit ever so slightly, and that's going to get this serratus muscle working, which is a muscle that just sits beneath the armpit and has a key role in shoulder blade health and shoulder movement. Now from here, there's a few things that I need to take note of. I want to make sure that Jake's elbow is coming down and sitting slightly in front of the shoulder. And when he's coming back through, I want him to think about driving his biceps across the upper chest. So Jake, if you just bring one arm down and just hold that bottom position when you get there. Now, I've already assessed Jake's range and I'm making sure that he's not exceeding what he has available at the shoulder. And it's important that you do that the same. And there are other videos that you'll find across the channel that will go through how to do that. Now, from this position, Jake's still keeping his abdominals pressed down. He's still keeping his lower back pressed into the seat. And from here, he's now going to drive this upper arm across his upper chest, again, reaching at the armpit. And then he's going to send the other arm down and essentially just alternating between. So again, as soon as that one comes up, this one's going down. And it's a really controlled movement. As he's in this bottom position, you just hold that there a sec, mate. He's still going to be reaching up through here. And again, coming through, driving the biceps across the upper chest. One more for me, mate. Really, really controlled. Making sure that elbow is just slightly out in front for me there. So it's on a natural, more healthy angle. And finish.